From energy to shelter. Rethinking the fundamentals can help provide the necessities of life in a more sustainable way. But feeding a growing population is a unique challenge. Behind every bite, there's a production process. And it's not always pretty. Deforestation, greenhouse gases, pollution from runoff. Keeping food on the plate takes a toll on the planet.
我们读书的时候，去读书之前呢，把猪养一养，放学回来，又去照顾那些猪，拿嘴巴咬一个树。我是苏鹏啦，屏东土生土长的在地人啦，在地人啊。
The Su family has been farming for generations in Taiwan's southern breadbasket, Pingdong County. Their farm has grown into an operation that now raises 25,000 pigs, but even that's not enough to keep up with demand.
台湾人很喜欢吃猪肉，而且台湾的猪肉真的是很好吃。
On average, each person in Taiwan consumes nearly 40 kilograms of pork per year, one of the highest rates in the world. Across the island, over 6 million pigs generate massive quantities of waste each day. Can Taiwan produce more, but in a more environmentally sustainable way?
我们要如何消除人家对养猪脏乱这样的一个刻板印象，就是我们养猪人家要去努力的一个大方向。
One pig excretes up to 10 times more waste than a person. If not treated properly, waste can pollute waterways and cause health problems. Sue wants to find new ways of wiping out the problem.
我们有读书，有读专业科目，一定要有不一样的思维跟想法，不然的话，我们干嘛去学校读书？
That mindset led Sue to take an expensive gamble to reduce the volume of noxious waste. Slurry from the pig barns is fermented, but this process emits methane gas, a greenhouse gas 30 times more potent than carbon dioxide. Sue heard about capturing gas for electric power.
就像早期发电，我就是民国80年的时候去做，就是失败。所以经过了20年，因为技术成熟了，然后我就觉得，又可以尝试了。
The waste flows into an enclosed building where it ferments. Microbes and anaerobic digestion generate gas. The gas collects in hot dog-shaped balloons before being piped to 3 electric generators. The system generates 3,700 kilowatt hours of electricity per day. Enough to power the average US home for over 4 months. It was an investment of more than $500,000, a huge gamble after failing once already.
没有去做就完全不会成功，有去做了，有机会成功。
The farm also separates out solid waste for use in organic fertilizer. The solar panels on rooftops are another green energy source. But Sue isn't satisfied. With his pigs producing 300 tons of slurry per day, he's taking an even bigger gamble. On the lookout for new solutions, Sue's idea for the new system under construction came from just down the road.
我们屏东这边我知道也有2家很有规模的，他们在养藻类。我在想说，我们那个发酵完的那些水啊，如果可以直接养藻类，把水分的养分再吸收，最后甚至可以把那些水再回归，再去重启猪舍，就可以达到完全零排放。但是在养猪的这个产业上，没有人跟他用过这样的东西。
Photosynthetic organisms known as algae are everywhere, from unicellular microalgae to giant kelp, in oceans and ponds. They are the unsung heroes of the atmosphere, producing over half the oxygen we breathe.
Algae has a lot of applications. After capture CO2 emission from the air, we also they can be used for biofuels. They can use as a health food, all kind of applications.
Jiashou Chung is a professor of chemical engineering and an algae specialist at National Chunggong University. From food to fuel, this laboratory researches how to get big results from tiny microalgae.
We discovered that the best and the most economical feasible way to utilize algae is in the wastewater treatment and in the aquaculture feed. 那个冒泡那是怎么样？
冒泡其实就是单纯的雾气。
At the university's satellite campus outside the southern city of Tainan, Chung and his colleagues are running an experiment that combines the two applications. Can algae boost sustainable food production?
现在想要做的是一个微藻养殖场跟虾子的连结，让这个连结能不能让我们整个水产养殖可以是更好。
Aquaculture is an important industry in southern Taiwan, striking a balance between rising demand for seafood and depletion of ocean resources is on the minds of these scientists.
虾子全球市场其实就是每一年在5到10%的成长，那海洋资源会越来越少。
Is there a way to increase shrimp production without putting a strain on the environment?
虾子在所有的水产养殖里面是一个对环境是相当敏感的一个养殖物种。藻类的扮演角色是一个相当多广性的，成长过程当中那种存活率可以提高。
Shrimp excrete waste that is high in nitrogen. In a closed system, that pollutes their water. But algae can use nitrogen to grow, and shrimp feed on the algae in a self-sustaining loop. Each pool has different types of algae added. The most effective strains are taken to seaside shrimp farms to test them in real-world production.
以台湾七股这边比较少人在做草虾的养殖，我们初期大规模的那种试验，那目前做的是相当成功。草虾的养殖的存活率可以达到65%，以一般的无药剂添加，它的成数大概是1到2成而已。最大的扮演角色是藻类。
The difference is astounding. But a 300-gram shrimp bears no resemblance to a 500-kilogram pig. Can Professor Zhang and his team use the same principle to treat pig waste? Farmer Su Pong has a problem. Pig waste, and lots of it. About 300 tons of slurry per day. Su is on the hunt for an innovative waste processing solution. After hearing about National Chunggong University's algae research and their success treating aquaculture waste, Su invites algae expert Professor Zhang to visit the farm.
你看像咱这种这安尼以后呢，高层安尼看来就盖清气。
你那水量差偌济，讲清晰些。
咱遐可能一缸水量总共然后就是300吨。300吨。
Zhang now understands the challenge he's dealing with. Algae can use nitrogen and other pig waste compounds as nutrients to grow and clean the water in the process. But success is uncertain with two vital ingredients lacking.
Pig farm waste treatment, we need to use the algae which has the ability to grow without too much sunlight, without too much CO2. So this is very difficult for most of the algae.
藻类已经人家做很久了，应该也不是一个难度太高的东西啦。
Su is full of confidence in the team, but Zhang knows they have a lot of work ahead. Luckily, the team has home court advantage.
Taiwan is one of the best locations for algae. There's large diversity in algae species. Because the temperature variation is not very big, and also we have plenty of sunlight. It's the best in the world.
Meanwhile, Farmer Su has charged ahead on construction of a rooftop algae bioreactor. But is the design suitable, or were they overconfident? Professor Zhang visits the construction site for the first time. The Sus are adapting a design used in their fermentation facility below. It will use an inclined raceway and gravity to circulate the algae wastewater mix. If successful, it will be the largest of its kind in Asia and an example for other farms. Back in the lab, an unexpected discovery.
This algae is a green algae from the southern part of Taiwan. We found that it can grow without sunlight because the light source was accidentally turned off and it can still grow. So we discovered that this strain has the ability. We tested on the wastewater and we found that amazing, it can grow very fast. And so this algae is very special.
A lucky accident has given the team its ideal green waste warrior, and they begin cultivating greater and greater volumes to seed the 2,000-ton bioreactor on the farm. The finished algae bioreactor, nearly the size of an Olympic swimming pool, will sit atop the existing anaerobic digester. Processed wastewater will be pumped into one end of the raceway, mixed with the special algae, and flow to the other end over the course of a week. The algae will absorb pollutants in the wastewater and multiply. At the end of the raceway, the clean water will be recycled for use on the farm. And the other harvest?
那藻类收集起来做饲料，因为藻类其实是很有营养甚至它里面还有很多特殊的营养分，对动物体是很健康的。
The circular economy doesn't get much more circular than that.
其实农业生产的过程中，每个东西都是可以再利用的，没有废弃物了。个人对农业是很乐观、很有信心，希望年轻人可以更多人来投入。
你们家小孩也要继续做这个？
哎，就讲伊要去吧。
In a traditional agricultural breadbasket for Taiwan, Su Pong and his family aren't simply hoping that local agriculture survives, they're innovating to help it thrive. A brighter, greener future for the next generation depends on rethinking the fundamentals now, reimagining energy storage, turning waste into a resource, and creating new value from unexpected sources. Taiwan's experts combine ingenuity, cutting-edge technology, and the island's unique strengths, developing solutions that provide the necessities of life, food, shelter, and energy to all in a more sustainable way, for the future of Taiwan and the world.
如何改善下一代的生活？无毒铝电池开启革命性的新发现。
如果要解决储能问题，要从材料面解决。
藻类培育结合农场沼气发电系统，
以后我们养猪也许可以做到零排放。
利用回收玻璃为砖头注入防火灵魂，开创新科技的绿能生活。台湾无比精彩，绿能科技，12月22日星期五晚上9点，就在 Discovey 频道首播。